So now you guys are doing music videos, movies, all of your music, and at one point you linked up with Capone from Texas and SPM.
Yeah.
And for me as a Chicano, I thought that was major because you guys are supposed to be from separate areas and not getting along, and now you guys are working together. So I saw it like, okay, they're bridging the gap. More positive things are going to come, but that was kind of it. It was just that, and that's it.
Yeah, you know, I don't remember exactly how I met Capone. And actually, that brought a lot of flack. It brought a lot of flack to me because, first of all, people thought that he was a Capone from Los Angeles. You know, and at that time, you just didn't do that. You didn't intermingle with artists from Los Angeles. That's just something you didn't do. You know, but I have roots in Texas. All my family's in Texas. My grandma and grandpa were in Texas. My mom is a Texan. Cousins in Texas. So I've always had roots in Texas. I never had family outside of Northern Cali or Texas. So to do a song with the Texas artist was a big thing, a big accomplishment for me because that was doing something going back to the roots of my family. And that's why that was such a big deal. And I remember I met Capone. No, I saw Capone, and he was all brown pride and Chicanismo and this and that. And SPM was blowing up, even though SPM grew up in a black neighborhood, basically, you know. So,
but he was always pushing the raza.
Exactly. And I remember talking to my cousins, and they're like, "Man, this dude SPM, we got a hold of him," and he's like, he couldn't believe we got a hold of him because he hadn't blown up yet the way he did at the time. So it was a big deal for him that that Darkroom wanted to do a song with him, and I ended up going out there visiting family. And that's when I did the song with actually my grandma was real sick, and she actually died a week later. But I was in Texas, and I got a hold of Capone, and that's when we recorded that song. He's like, "Man, you're here." He goes, "Do you think?" He goes, "I know you're with your grandma right now, you know, but do you think you can come to San Antonio and drop a track?" I'm like, "Let's do it. Let's do it. You know, this is a Chicano world," and we just dropped that song, and then we went back later to shoot a video with him and SPM. And for me, that was just me reaching back to my Texas roots. It's as simple as that. There's nothing else, you know, no other ulterior motive or anything other than tapping into my Texas roots. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
then he actually came out on Blood and Tears too, right?
That's right. Yeah.
He was actually one of the main actors.
Yeah, you know what? I completely forgot about that. You're right. Yeah.
So you guys flew him over here and got that done?
Yeah.